We're moving too fast. Gotta make this morning last.
Do. There's links in the morning.
There's a list brunch. There's a link to that brunch. I don't know. We will figure that out.
I was gonna use that one. That was copyrighted.
It's copyrighted. No, it's our version.
We changed 2 words. I'm sorry, 3 words.
There's a link to that brunch.
Yeah. Okay, Vanilla. I still watch you get sued.
I know. So, good morning, guys. This is this is Black People at Brunch. Yeah, we're sticking Des and links to that breakfast. Okay. This is Black People at Brunch. Good morning. Today we are at Snooze.
And breakfast eatery.
Snooze. Can you see it? Can they see that? Okay. A little glare. A little bit of a glare.
I don't believe you, babe. You can just sit in there.
Well, see, in the last video, people were like, oh, you know, tell me more about what you're eating. Everybody was so engaged with, like, what we were eating. They were like, oh, my God, it looks delicious. Maurice, our friend, even went and, like, had lunch there that same day he watched it. So we're at Snooze. And we've ordered our food, and we are waiting for
what you ordered?
I ordered the, it's called the French toast meat. And so, basically, it's just French toast with like mascarpone and fruit and stuff. It's gonna be delicious. I've had it like several times, never disappointed. So, and a side of bacon.
I ordered the blueberry pancakes and with the side of what's called scrambled eggs and French toast, toast, standard toast. Now that French toast is her thing, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. A friend of mine. So we talked about how we want to do the show. You know, we're gonna continue to do our Saturday videos for you guys. But also on Sunday, I want to start doing live, and so I'll have other guests and stuff live for everybody to kind of like.
Who are these other guests? Do I know about this?
No, you don't know. You are gonna be there. He's gonna disappear. But
I knew we should have called it Des and Links in a Brunch.
Yeah, it should have been Des and Links in a Brunch.
We locked her in right there.
When you say Black People at Brunch, everybody's like, well,
everybody.
I'm black. I eat
They
brunch.
can be Langston, they can be Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. Hey, if we get Oprah on Black People at Brunch, let Oprah, this is a personal message to you. You are more than welcome to come eat at brunch. You are a black person who eats brunch. Eat brunch with us. So yeah, they gave us cream.
Yeah.
So one thing I like about Snooze is while you're waiting, they give you like a coffee cup for you to like drink coffee, but while if you're waiting for a table.
Yeah.
What I don't get about it is they then sit you at the table and then you pay for coffee. So the coffee while you wait is free, but then the coffee with your meal you pay for it. I would just keep drinking my free coffee.
I think you gotta be smart. You gotta load up. You know, don't even use their cups. Come on with a thermos.
Bring your own thermos and just fill it up.
Let it all ghetto.
Yeah. So today's topic, are you excited about?
I don't know. The whole point is me not knowing, so I try not to think about it because there's nothing to think about.
You're like Lent happening. Okay.
You could have told me this before we're on camera.
I know. It's about the candy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
I think we would be okay without my list.
But yeah.
But I can't be excited because I don't know what they'll be excited for.
That's the excitement, is you don't know what the topic is.
I better not to think about it, because if I have this big unknown, I'm gonna dwell on it and like I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'm not able to do anything else about it.
Okay. Well, today's topic is gonna revolve around what we do for a living. So me and Langston are, you know, I'm a software developer or / software engineer, depending on who you're asking. And
I'm also a software engineer. I work as a military contractor.
Yeah, I work in the financial district, and yeah, he works with the military, which is boring.
Yeah, says you.
Yeah. But we're both software developers. So we're going to talk about, I've always felt like, I've had this opinion that, you know, why go to college? Like, going to college really depends on what you major in. And a lot of people, especially millennials, think that, you know, they've kind of wasted their money. Because then they go to college, they have all this student loan debt, and then they can't afford to really live life, and then they have all, and then they're paying $300-$400 a month in student loans. And so the question for you that you can be thinking about while we wait for our food is, do you think that people should, do you think college is a smart investment if you're not majoring in like medical or engineering or things like, the hot, the
most of the time, no. I mean, if you're willing to face the consequence for it, and just to be in like whatever your desired profession is, and first of all, can you get the job? That's at minimum you have to get the job. But for the most part, you're right. It is based on what is the earning potential of said job that you can get from it. Is it actually worth it?
But if like Malcolm, like our son, let me just show y'all a picture of our son. He is the most adorable baby, but he's off camera. But
you just chill.
So if Malcolm came to us and he was like, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I want to major in, I want to major in basket weaving, or I want to major in art or dance or something." Which there's nothing wrong with art and dance. Okay, I played the clarinet.
Those are great, but if you're one of the few who actually can get a well-paying and stable job.
Yeah. So I played the clarinet. Like people always think that just because you're in engineering means that you're not cultured. You don't believe in art and music and things. I played the clarinet all through high school, all through middle school, all the way through high school or whatever. And I was in the band. I was at, I loved music and stuff. So, that's insane to think that people who are in engineering don't appreciate the arts. And Langston, did you play clarinet or something?
I hated playing the clarinet.
Yeah.
I played it in like middle school. I played it horribly because I wanted to play drums. They didn't give me drums. It was like, so I gave me an instrument I had no caring about at all.
Yeah. But it's, I don't know. If he wants to major in something like that, what would you tell him?
And major specifically in music?
Or in any like music, or if he wants to be like, any major that you feel like would be hard to find a job.
Well, I would tell him, I would basically say, I'm trying to figure out how to best word this. I would just basically tell him to.
Are you trying to be politically correct?
No, I'm just thinking about how I'm going to explain it, how I'm perfectly convey it. But anyway, if I was really interrupted, I would tell him you can do these things. You can be a musician or a composer or any number of things, but you also got to think about the lifestyle you're going to have with it. So, if you grow up to be, if you want to be, for instance, a performer, you want to be, playing, piano for everybody. You got to think about can I get with a, music orchestra of some sort, and will it provide the lifestyle I want? Like if I want a big family, can I afford to have a big family, and maybe not even have a job, for instance, at some periods of time. Yeah. Or maybe I'm going to be traveling too much because I'm a musician. You got to think about all the factors when you come up with a career.
Yeah, and I think to me that's the sad part about it. Is because I got lucky to where my passion aligned with a job that pays money. I actually enjoy being a developer. I got very lucky. So if your passion is like, for instance, medicine, you got lucky because luckily people pay a lot for doctors.
Yeah.
Luckily, I really enjoy.
Or at least with nurses, there's very high demand.
Yeah. I really enjoy being a developer, and so it's not like if that was his passion. Like I feel like you should always go after your passion, but you don't necessarily.
To an extent.
Well, I think you should, but you don't always have to make your passion your career.
Yes.
Like they're like, just because you're passionate about music doesn't mean you need to be a musician for a living. Okay, like
you could totally be, Monday through Friday you do your shared job. Saturdays, a lot of places will have like kind of amateur musicians play.
We can see the food.
That's scrambled eggs, fine.
We got sausage patty.
Yeah.
French toast. Neat.
Yeah.
So your master plan is trying to escape.
I know. He's trying to go.
The rest is coming right out. Can I get y'all anything else real quick?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And so I know it's out of camera, but I am going to take a picture for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. That looks amazing. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but this looks outstanding. Okay.
I'll take a direct picture with your camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a picture for you guys, and then
Before you dig in.
before I dig in, and I will post this picture. Boom. There you go. And we're gonna post that picture right here for you guys, and probably right there. Yeah. But yeah. So about the food, so like I said, I ordered the French toast meat at Snooze. It has blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, and then it has like this mascarpone cream on it. And then it comes with syrup. And I also ordered a sausage patty.
I ordered the blueberry pancakes as usual. I think I ordered the blueberry pancakes last time.
You did. I had the French toast with fruit last time.
Look, you know what? Like, I feel like if you're going to judge between places, you kind of have to pick something that's kind of the same between places, or not the same, but that every place has.
Yeah.
Like if I order the special French or special pancakes at a certain place, the other place might not have it. Every place has blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
And it's a little different just getting plain pancakes.
So a friend of mine, she was saying that we should order different food at different places, like the eggs. Like her big thing is eggs Benedict, and she was saying, she was saying that we should, that we should order it like different dishes, so that not everybody likes French toast and
Coffee.
so
Everything's great.
Oh, very good.
Do you need any ketchup or hot sauce?
no, everything's good. Thank
Would
you.
you like some more coffee?
I'm good. Thank you.
I agree with that. I mean, because the one thing we kind of locked ourselves in with black people at brunch, because eventually I feel like we're going to run out of brunch places. But if we go back to each place to have different main parts of the menu, that makes a lot more sense.
Well, no, because then we'll start traveling and we'll start
Well, true, but my point is we'll exhaust all the places around town, and so we'll have to travel just to get new videos.
we'll show you. Okay, so we were talking about what you major in, right? I mean, do you think that the money had anything to do with the career you chose?
So my story is kind of interesting. So I went to the University of College of Riverside, right out of high school, right? And like I was there, I didn't really bond with anybody, so I ended up, dropping out. And I went to a period of like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And ironically, after that long period of time, I decided to join the Air Force. And I almost didn't put computer programming at all on my list. And by luck, I just happened to get that. That was my slot. That was my career field when I went to the military. And that helped me come back to realize that's actually what I want, So it had nothing to do with money. It just, it just had to be where I just naturally felt right.
So for me, it's kind of similar. I also have a military background, so I went to college right out of high school, and basically I was like young and dumb and just basically did horrible my first time around at college. So I ended up dropping out of college, and then I joined the Army, and I was in the Army for 7 years. My first time going to college, by the way, I was majoring in mechanical engineering, and I absolutely did horrible. So I left. I went to college. I went to the Army for 7 years. After I got out of the Army, I was injured in the Army, so I'm a disabled veteran. And after the Army, I went back to college because I was like, okay, I'm done with the Army. I have this GI Bill. The Army's going to pay for my education. So I decided to go back to college. And then I majored in, I always knew I would do engineering, mainly because my mom is an engineer. And so I think she kind of like brainwashed all of us. When we were in our sleep, she was whispering to us like, engineering.
My mom was saying that I should be an engineer the whole time too. You see how that worked out.
So if you want your kid to be an engineer, start early, like young, like in their crib, like engineering.
How you doing, little engineer?
How you doing, my little engineer? and they'll grow up to be engineers. So
And Legos. Legos help too.
yeah. So my mom always, you know, pushed, you know, engineering to us, and so I ended up going into software engineering. And then when my second time around in college, and that was it. And then yeah, and now I'm a software developer in Texas.
If you can hear him, that's actually Malcolm being very talkative right now.
Say hey, Malcolm. See, we whisper to our son. We're like engineering, but we support you in whatever you want to do, Malcolm.
Engineer.
Yeah, as long as it's engineering.
But see that based on our stories, that actually brings up a good question. I'm going to counter back at you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about, like, you know, should everyone go to a 4-year college right out of high school, or should they, for instance, go to a community college and kind of, you know, figure out what they want to do, when, you know, for a lot less money compared to going to a full-on 4-year college when they don't necessarily know. I mean, who really knows after you know, 18 years of school if you really what your career is going to be?
I agree with you. I think that both of us were non-traditional students.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't, you know, graduate at 18 and go and do 4 years and then know exactly what we're going to do. And so I definitely think that you should probably go to community college first, mainly because school is so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like nowadays, like luckily, you know, I had the GI Bill, and so the military paid for a good portion of my school. But for most people, you end up with $50,000, $60,000 in student loans.
Yeah.
And so
Some to 100,000.
yeah, and then you regret your major, or you know you shouldn't have really majored in that. I would definitely say go to a community college first. Go and basically figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life, because basically what you're doing is deciding what you want to do for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
And that's a big decision.
Yeah, and you can get your general ed out of the way, so you have to pay for that. You only pay for your specialization when you get to the 4-year school.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's cheaper to go to community college. I'm hoping that Bernie Sanders or whoever becomes president next does something about school. I mean, do you think they're going to make college free eventually?
I think so. I mean, like, I don't think all colleges are free, but I think like a lot of the state schools, you know, are probably going to eventually be free, because that makes a lot of sense. I mean, they're already heavily subsidized. The only thing is, like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting thinking about the whole college thing and how prices are crazy ridiculous. Like, I think there was some statistic that, like, you know, it's gone up, like, don't quote me on this, you know, gone up like I think like 200% or 300% like since like the 70s or something.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like 260 something percent that the tuition rate has gone up. And I'm sorry, but the education level hasn't gone up, so I don't. Yeah. I'm not sure what exactly we're paying for.
It's the thing is, another thing I read was essentially like a lot of schools are actually competing with like amenities. So basically, like, you know, Harvard got a swimming pool, and now MIT got to get a swimming pool. And then instead of just them pocketing that change, now they're putting that into your tuition, because now it's an amenity they're providing for everybody. Mm-hmm. You know, when realistically, all you really need is the places to go to school.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was at school. Our baby is talking. When I was at school, I went to Prairie View A&M University. I went to HBCU, and my HBCU, and we built a new stadium and like a new gym, and we had to pay like, I want to say it was close to like $1,000 in just fees to pay for the new stadium and I was like, so where did our tuition go? Mm-hmm. You know, like, you're increasing student fees to pay for this stadium. And I've never even been inside of it.
That's part of the deception. Like, people will, you know, straight out of high school will kind of be like, look, man, they got a pool we can go to. This is a cool thing. Like, the whole point is to get an education, not to, you know, the amenities. Those are just secondary. You know, those are bonuses that don't really matter that much.
Yeah. So how's your pancake?
It's actually really good. I mean, it's not my standard pancakes. I don't know if you remember last time, but like I was saying, like, you know, you have to soak up the syrup a little bit, which it doesn't really soak the syrup, but it's really the good breading. The good blueberries good. The powdered sugar's amazing.
It looks like it has a lot of blueberries. Is it blueberry heavy, or is it?
It's very blueberry heavy. Yes, in a good way.
In a good way. Because I have had pancakes where it's like too much blueberry. Too much.
Blasphemy.
I'm serious. There could be too much.
Unless you're talking about your blueberry pancakes, so you make it.
You thinking about the blueberry muffins that I'm.
Also, you're right. The blueberry muffins.
Yeah.
They have so many blueberries in them, they're practically falling apart because it's like blueberry. Like it's like I want some bread with my blueberry.
Yeah, I made blueberry muffins, and it was basically like a handful of blueberries with like a little bit of breading around it. Yeah, way too many blueberries. But so there can be too many blueberries. Yeah. Yeah. So my French toast is actually really good. I really like the French toast here. It's not. I know we didn't get a chance to summarize our last video. The battery went dead, so I'm sorry, guys. But I will say that I think these French toasts here at Snooze are better than the ones that I had at First Watch. I think they're more moist. I think the mascarpone really plays a number. Yeah, they're sweet, definitely sweeter. Yeah, I like them better. I think the dough, the breading, I feel like they're using a different, it's not brioche, it might be like Texas toast or something. Yeah, it might be like Texas toast.
I don't know, for me, I think everything is a good pancake, but I think it's good because the blueberry pancake. Like if I got it plain, it would have been too much like breading, too thick, and like it's not soaking up the thing, so it's like, but like the blueberry makes up for it and makes it even better.
Okay. So I think that's it. But yeah, leave some comments, guys. Make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell. So there's a bell next to the subscribe button. Like hit that button and you'll get alerts saying like, hey, Black People at Brunch is recording. They post a new video. So on Sundays, I'll be going live. Langston maybe or maybe won't be there. And
kick me out.
No, I would love to have him there. He's kicking himself out. But definitely check us out on Sundays. I'll be doing live videos and not the recorded ones. And then yeah, comment, make sure you like it, make sure you comment if you want us to talk about any topics, you have anything to say about the topics we're talking about, things like that. You want a shout out, we can give you a shout out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.